Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. If today is your first time coming across my channel, do me a favor to hit the subscribe button, put on the notification bell so that anytime I put out an amazing content like this, you'll be among the first to be notified. Now in today's concept, based on the current episode whereby we are testing both the mobile strategy and the PC strategy on most of the current most of the peers, either on forex or on the synthetic. Because many of you have been asking which strategy is more preferable. Because some of you said I have so many strategies on my channel, so which one exactly can I say, okay, go and try it or use this very one? Every strategy in my channel are enough to put you on profits. But what I do say every time is that when you are new to the system, have this mindset that you are always scalping the market. That means you can't hold trade for too long as a beginner or somebody who is just new to trading. So what you do is you wait for the conditions to be in line, and when you have the condition in place, the next thing is that you do you leverage on the advantage on the signal. That means once the signal and everything is in place as explained, then you leverage on it just to make little profit. That is for the mobile. Then if you have the knowledge of the fundamental analysis, this is when you hold trade for a long time, in as much as you understand where price is heading to and you know where price definitely going to make a reversal. So you hold for a long while. But if you are new and you are just trying to make profit trading, then I suggest just have that patience. When you make little buck, you will definitely opt out from the market and wait for another good setup before you take another entry. So for those asking which strategy is the best, which strategy is the best, I have to, aside the free setup I do set on my channel, I have other ones that you can use with your PC. Even if you don't have a PC, you can get these VPS. So you can subscribe to VPS. Generally, when you subscribe to VPS, you'll be able to put those softwares on your VPS and then you'll be able to use them to track price. So in this very video, I'm going to show you the settings for the mobile strategy, then also take you down to my PC and show you that of the PC. So it is now left for you after watching both to decide which one you will stick to. Yes, because trading is all about getting what works consistently. You want more winning rather than loss, so you have to devote your time to what works more. So either you want to stick to the mobile strategy or you want to get out of the system. That means the one you use, the software you use for the PC. So it's just a thing of choice and your desire to make, the level of your desire to make profit on trading. So before I proceed, let me show you the settings for this mobile strategy. Though I have explained previously I've explained the strategy or the setup in the previous video. For those who are going to be watching this as the first one, so let me just show you the settings. So you click on that icon and it will take you to where the indicators are. In the main chart, we have a moving average with period of 200, shift 0, method exponential, apply to close. Then we have 4 pixel. You click on save. Immediately you click on save, it appears on the main chart. So the next thing now is to add the window 1 indicator. To add the window 1 indicator, you have to click on this F plus icon on the main chart. And when you click on it, you scroll down to under oscillators, then you click on relative strength index. The relative strength index has a period of 1, apply to close, and here are the levels. We have levels 10, 20, 30, 60, 70, 80, and 90 respectively. But one other thing is that your style should be your background color. That means if you are using a black background, make sure your background color is black. And if you are using a white background, make sure your style is white. Like as you see now, mine is white. That is why I choose to use white background. Now, in this RSI, what we focus more on is the levels. So the 80s and 90s are areas of premium, while the 10 and 20 are areas of discount. That means in areas of discount, we are looking to take buy opportunity. So we'll be waiting for a buy setup at that zone before we execute trade. Why? On the premium level, which is the level 90 and 80, we want to take sell order. So at that point, we will be looking for formation for sell, that is conditions for sell. The 50 level there is as the equilibrium. You can hold your trade from either the top or the down. Once it approaches level 50, you can decide to close or probably make create a break even to adjust your take profit, your stop loss. So that is that on that. When you add this RSI, you click on save. The next indicators you are going to add are moving average with a period of 5, should be exponential. Use any style of your choice. The second one should be period of 8, exponential as well. Use any style of your choice. The third one should be period of 21, exponential, use any style of your choice. And lastly, period of 200, exponential, then use any style of your choice, that means any color, then click on save. So when you are done, your chart should be looking exactly like what I have here. So this is boom, and you know that on default settings, boom are just selling. That means when you click on sell on boom, it immediately goes into profit after some seconds or probably a minute. Then while on the crash, where the default setting is buy. So how do we take for sell? That means when we want to take the default setting, that is for sell on boom 500. Now the first condition is we want to see price below the moving average in the main chart. Immediately we have that set up. Second thing is we want to see all the moving average in window 1 crossing the red one, because that red one is also serving as trend in the window 1. So when those indicators which are acting as price definitely cross below the red one, it symbols that there is pressure for a downtrend. So at this point in time, you take only sell order. You only execute sell trade. Is that clear, guys? You only execute sell trade. Then you hold till you get probably your daily profit, or you get you hold it till the end based on your technical analysis, your knowledge on technical analysis. So that is how we take the sell order for boom. This, but what of if we are catching spike, whereby we'll be taking a buy order? Now for you to take buy, you have to see similar condition align. That means you want to see all the moving average touching level 10, and when they touch level 10 and they cross level 20, you open for buy. And make sure for solid buy, you want to see the price above level 200, or probably it just crossed above level 200. So when you have such setup, it indicates that there is more pressure for up than down. And I suggest you use a reasonable time frame, probably minimum of 15 minutes, if at all. Because the higher the time frame, the stronger these signals are. So that is how we use it. This strategy applies to boom and crash. So I won't be making any other video regarding crash or so ever. So the buy setup you have that you are using to catch spike on boom will be the buy setup as default setting on crash. While the sell setup you have on boom as the default setting will be the spike catching for crash. So that is just more or less like what an opposite. So this is how this mobile strategy works. Now the problem there is that many people are still not comfortable when they are using this mobile strategy because they don't feel this knowledge, they don't have this vibe of competently telling somebody they trade forex. You get it? Or probably they trade synthetic indices. Because to them it's more or less like a guesswork. That means when this and this align, it's more or less like a guesswork. So they don't feel so happy. I'm not saying everyone, majority of them who joined and frustratedly leave it, they are not happy because to even foot bills, to pay people to teach you is on a high side. And secondly, it is not that easy. It's not that easy to trade for yourself, except you decide to take it as a full-time job. So that is how it works, both on crash and boom. Now, to avoid further delay, we will go into our system now, and I will show you how we can use this strategy on the PC to track price. One funny thing about it is that we don't change pattern. The strategy is there and it can deal with any currency pair, be it forex, be it crypto, be it synthetic indices, whichever trading platform that comes through it way is definitely going to crash it now. So let me just show you results from the software I use, that is from the PC. As at today now, you can see this is about $50 plus. The reason why I opened up to 5 entries position is because the the probability is very high. That means getting to profit is more or less high than losing that trade. So that was why I leveraged on that and decided to risk a bit to take 5 orders. So you can apply the same thing to your own trading format too. That's when you get the softwares. But if you are not sure enough, you can still continue using the mobile strategy. Probably when you get something better or when you feel you can come to get it, then definitely we'll teach you. Just 1 or 2 videos is enough to just break it down to your hearing how you can probably make money with this format. So that being said, let's head on to my system and let me show you how we use out of the system, which is more confident, which is more confidential, and then it is more easy because you can see everything what price is doing. You can analyze it from any format, so you'll be sure of making more wins than loss. Alright guys, welcome to my screen. Now, these are the setup. That means these are the softwares we use for the PC. And now, if you don't have a PC, that means a laptop, there's no issue. Just get a VPS that you can subscribe to a VPS, then go to RD client. I'm sorry, go to your Play Store, download RD client. So when you download RD client, when you subscribe for the VPS, you'll be given a password, an IP address, then with your username. So in that RD client, you'll be able to fill those details there and you get an interface like this that looks like a laptop. So you'll be able to have your MT4, MT5 PC in that VPS. So you install all those softwares here and then you'll be able to track price right from your mobile phone. So not having a PC is not a barrier this time around. Now you can see there are different kind of software highlighting areas on the price. So I won't bore you with much information. I'm just going to show you simple way you can track price using the entry and exit arrow. Now before I proceed, I know some of you might be asking if this arrow repaint or it doesn't repaint. It doesn't repaint at all. Once it drops and the candle drops just in the direction of the arrow, definitely it remains there till further notice. So how do we use this system? And why did I say it's more accurate than using the mobile indicator? Alright, this is on crash. So we have about, and this is on 1 hour time frame, we have about 3 signals. So I'm going to pick one of the signals, then I'm going to explain to you. So let's deal with the last one where we have a buy. But for those who have gotten this stuff, there are signals I would advise them not to pick. That means once it pop up, you ignore. But for this last one, let's just go with it while I explain how to use it. Now this is on 1 hour time frame. When this signal pops up on 1 hour time frame, we need to modify the price. We need to modify the signal. You don't take trades immediately. That means you don't open an entry for it. You don't open an entry immediately on this 1 hour. So what we do is, you can see now I've placed a vertical line right at the point where the signal comes. So when I place my vertical line there, what you do next is you go to lower time frame to modify. So let me put off my data so that I can be able to move the chart. You see exactly where I put the signal, the vertical line. So now, probably let's say we are using our 5 minutes as our sniper entry. Let's go with 5 minutes as sniper entry. So we have to trace where the vertical line is. Please make sure you pay attention. Okay, this is where the vertical line is. Now, this was the point when it gave us the entry. For you to take your entry on lower time frame, we want to see a counter trend. What do I mean by counter trend? When you come to the H1, we have a buy signal. So we are looking for opportunity to buy, not to sell. Right? So we are only looking for opportunity to take buy orders and not sell orders. So on this 5 minute time frame, that is where we want to take our buy order. So this sell order is a counter. This sell you can see here on 5 minutes is a counter trend. And what does this counter trend symbolize when we see it on 5 minutes? It symbolizes price is definitely going back to make a retest or trying to go and pick the remaining order. Let me come back to H1 and give you full detail, because I know most of you understand the concept of pullback, order blocks, and order listing. Now, what that price is trying to do is, there is a break of structure here. Let me make the charts a bit bold so that you can see. Now, you can see BOS here at this point. So this BOS simply means break of structure. Can you see it? And this was the last bearish candle before that price break above that level. So this is indicating that there's a break of structure. Is that so? Now, what we want to see now is, we know definitely price is definitely going to come back to that zone. Then pick the remaining order and keep going on, because right here on H1, price is doing what? Taking a buy move. Price is making a buy move. So let me zoom in to my level. So when you go to 5 minute time frame, that is where you want to take your entry. Right? That is exactly where you want to take your entry. So this counter trend we notice in 5 minutes has told us or given us that confidence that price is going back to retest. So immediately we get any bullish move now, as after this counter trend, then we execute buy. So this was the point we got our buy entry, right? So this was the point you have to open your buy and hold till it get to either an area of interest, which is a premium zone. You can see now at a premium zone. You can see right here, price at a premium. So at this point, price can start dropping back to the equilibrium zone, which is the middle. You can see back to this equilibrium zone before it either keep going up or change. But in as much as you've entered, you might have made certain profits before it gets to this level. So immediately it approaches this level, you execute the trade, and then you wait for another opportunity. So these are the things you can't see while you are using your mobile strategy. But here on the PC, it will be very easy and very clear. Now, let me tell you the truth. There is more to all these things you see on this chart. So when you get it, that is when you get the full detail. They are not difficult though. At least I've already explained part of it to you. But other things you are seeing here has a parameter we use in coding them. And then some of these software have been tweaked in a way to just make sure we get at least above 90% accuracy. So when you get it, that is when you'll be able to definitely get all these things in place, and then you execute trades like a pro. So is that clear, guys? This is exactly what I wanted to show you on the PC regarding how you can differentiate between the two. Because out of the mobile setup, it's more or less like you are guessing. You can't really tell what price is doing at that moment. You can't really tell where price is definitely going to go. You just want to scalp and then you leave. At this point, if there's any spike that occur, you'll be scared. The next thing you see is you close the trade. But in the case of this very one we are using here, already we know where price is doing and we know where price is going to. So we will just close trade prematurely. So this is the difference between this, and this same strategy can be applied to every currency, be it crypto, be it forex, be it what is it called, be it synthetic, whichever one you want to leverage on. It works for every currency. So let me quickly explain part of it on boom. This is crash. So you can see we can also take sell. That means when we have sell formation, you can use to take sell setup. Now this is boom 500, and this was the last 30 minutes time frame. This is where we get the last entry. Let me move it close. So you can see this was the last signal. Up till now it has not printed out any other move. So that was how I was able to make that profit you saw earlier on. Now, if we should place a vertical line there, like we did earlier on, to track when this price is going to favor us, or when we're going to take our sniper entry on the H5 and M5. So let's track this price down to M5, just to explain similar way I did with the crash 1000 or so. Now, okay, this was where the alert popped up here on 5 minutes. Sorry, on 30 minutes. This is it. So, and we are looking for opportunity to do what? Buy. Before we buy, we want to see a counter trend, which is what? A buy formation. A buy formation to tell us price is going to retest or it has retested. So we were able to get it. Can you see? This is it here. We were able to get that counter trend. That is it right there. So immediately we get that counter trend, we know that any other signal that pops up after this, we'll be able to execute our sell. That means any sell. So this was when we get, this was when we get our sell signal. So if you look at it now, if you are taking your entry immediately here in the 5 minutes and you keep holding, you see you must have made very massive profits. You must have made massive profit. This is what where price got to the discount zone. You can see this line here. This white, okay, that is the, sorry, it is the equilibrium line. So this is the discount zone, this white line here. Price at the discount zone. So that is how we leverage on this signal. So this is the difference. Now there are more to this which I can't just put out right here. So there are ways we filter other signals. There are times it will give you a signal at a point whereby you have to wait for it to make a pullback before you take your entry. So all that has a video which explains this already on ground. So just my number is in the description below. You can chat me up on WhatsApp. Then we'll talk more on that. So I think I've been able to show you that of the mobile and that of the PC. So you are just to make your own decision on which one you think is going to be more preferable.